I'm Jason Rzucidlo reporting in Romulus, just outside Detroit Metro Airport. We receive emails and reports from people coming back to town, finding their cars missing, items stolen, GPS devices gone, and tires being removed from their cars. Find out why this is happening and what you can do to stay safe.
In regards to the parking lots, I know we've been getting some reports of some break-ins at the local hotels. A lot of times the hotel business is focused on making sure people are safe within their building, not necessarily within the parking lot. So a lot of those facilities have people coming and going. They may not be as lighted, and their focus really isn't on protecting your car. It's making sure that you have a safe experience in their building.
AmericaJR.com has obtained police reports from the Romulus Police Department. One incident at U.S. Park, 9601 Middlebelt Road. Someone had a Garmin GPS stolen. In a Quality Inn Hotel, 9555 Middlebelt Road, many items were stolen. One person had a window broken with the Garmin GPS stolen. 2 pairs of Oakley sunglasses and a blue iPod also gone missing. In another incident at the Quality Inn Hotel, someone had their window broken, an Eddie Bauer vest was stolen, a London Fog 3/4 coat, and a CD case with 25 CDs inside. Similar story at the Baymont Inn Hotel, located at 9000 Wickham Road. One semi-automatic handgun was stolen out of a car, and a Kenwood DVD player also gone missing. So how safe are the parking garages here at Metro Airport?
Well, I would say you don't really have a lot to worry about if you park in one of our facilities here at Detroit Metropolitan Airport. I asked our police department to scan the statistics for the past 6 months, and in that space of time we've handled 16 or 17 million passengers, and who knows how many employees and meters and greeters, probably close to 25 million people. And we've had no stolen vehicles out of either of our structures, and we've had 3 larcenies from a vehicle. So you put that in the context of about 20 million, 25 million, whatever it is, that's a lower crime rate than the safest of the safe communities around here.
AmericaJR.com has also obtained police reports from the Wayne County Airport Authority. At the Big Blue Deck, someone had their mirror broken and their bumper was keyed on their car. And at the McNamara deck, somebody had both drivers' windows smashed on their car. The destruction continues at the McNamara deck, where a Lincoln MKZ had its window broken and the passenger rear door was found ajar when the individual returned to their car. Continuing at the McNamara deck, one woman put her ring accidentally on her set of valet keys and then gave the set of keys to the valet. When she returned from her trip, she noticed the ring was gone missing, a value of over $5,000. Another incident at the McNamara parking garage, somebody broke 2 windows on a Chrysler 5th Avenue. However, nothing was taken.
You know, one thing you can do to protect your contents, even though we have a very low crime rate here, things can still happen. And what you want to do is remove the temptation from the criminal. So if you leave valuables laying around in the car in plain view, you're providing a temptation for a criminal. If you see a laptop or a fur coat or some cash sitting on the seat, they might decide, on the spur of the moment, decide they're going to break into the car.
Well, what you need to do is look out to see what is the most secure area. Most cases there'll be a private parking lot that has, you'll see fencing around it, and they'll also have some lighting and security people around to make sure people aren't breaking into your cars.
Behind me is the parking lot for the Quality Inn Hotel in Romulus. We received an email from a traveler who stayed here and got their car broken into. TripAdvisor.com member Kirkland2 from London, Ontario said, "We left our car for 5 days and returned to a smashed car. Of course, no security, no one saw anything, and the hotel would not take responsibility." Are you the manager of the hotel? I had some questions for you.
Doing any project?
Yeah, I got an article from email from somebody. She said she parked her car here for 5 days. And she returned to a smashed car. So could you tell me about the security that you have here and
She returned a smashed car?
and how often this happens here?
Never.
Because this is your Quality in Romulus, right?
Uh-huh.
She stayed here for 5 days. She's from London, Ontario.
No, it has never happened here. Not at my property.
Do you have like cameras here? Do you have?
We have cameras all the time here.
On this lot though?
Uh-huh.
Where are they? Because I haven't seen any yet.
Oh, you mean that on the lot? We don't
Yeah.
have cameras on the, but they don't leave cars here. Cars are always there, right by there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But some of the hotels have been broken into, like with
Yeah.
cars.
But maybe there was, I believe there was one incident, but days involved. There was a drunk guy who was coming out of the bar. They kicked him out of the hotel and he started smashing the cars.
The manager of the Quality Inn Hotel said the car was smashed at the Days Inn Hotel next door instead of at his hotel. So I went there to do some investigating. Well, I operate a news website called AmericaJR.com. I got an email from a woman. I guess she stayed here last month. I guess her car was broken in.
Oh, that's next door at the Quality Inn.
But I just talked to that guy. He said he remembers it being at this hotel.
I don't think so.
I guess she stayed here with her and her husband. They stayed here for 5 days. Said no security. They didn't see anything. Do you know of any recent break-ins here?
No, not at all. I didn't get anything.
So is there like cameras watching the parking lot here or no?
I believe so. My general manager is the one that does the security, so I'll have to call her. Okay. Bye. She said that she can call you back because she's in a meeting right now.
We received an email from a woman named Cindy who lives in Ohio. She stayed in Detroit at the Baymont Inn Hotel right outside Metro Airport. The tires were stolen right off of her car in this parking lot behind me. There's a huge sign that reads, "Not responsible for lost or stolen items." I guess you could say that again. I went inside the Baymont Inn and Suites Hotel to get some answers. I operate a news website called AmericaJR.com. I got some emails from people saying that the tires were stolen off the car.
Okay.
Like someone had the van stolen.
Okay.
Is there someone here in the area that can tell me more about like what the security is here?
We don't have security here. It's all over the place. It's not a secured area. And guests have a waiver that they sign whenever they check in, stating they understand that this is not a secured lot. They're leaving their vehicle here at their own risk. But the manager's actually in training right now, so she wouldn't be able to speak with you. But
do you have a card? Is this a card
yeah, you
here?
can take her card, but you'd actually have to speak with our corporate office, and they're based out of Texas.
The crime is so bad outside the Baymont Hotel that all guests must sign a waiver so that the hotel is not responsible for any damage to property. Guests can pay for one night and leave their car there for 10 days for an additional fee. Romulus Police says this program violates city ordinances.
You don't really want to have your car parked someplace where just people off the street would have access to it easily. And so when you park at the hotel, you should look at a few things. How close is it to your room? How close is it to a visible location where other people could see someone fooling around or monkeying around with your car that could cause you a problem? And how lighted is it around it to make sure that people can't really sneak up to the car and get into it without someone in the area seeing them.
Hotels are one of the unsafest places to park near the airport because they do not have high fences or 24/7 security. Behind me is the Howard Johnson Hotel near Detroit Metro Airport. We got an email from somebody who stayed here and got their car window broken into. It was completely smashed. TripAdvisor.com member Dr. Katie Wan from Erie, Pennsylvania said, "We came back from our destination, wedding honeymoon, after 2.5 weeks to find my car had been broken into. Everything was stolen and my window was smashed." Behind me is the parking lot known as Park and Go. We've got emails and complaints from people saying there's a huge opening in the fence. Anyone can get in it. Another man said his hubcaps were stolen right off his car. Another individual said when they came back from their trip, their car was right on blocks. No tires, nothing. Another man said he got back from his vacation, noticed his van was completely stolen. No trace of it whatsoever. Another woman said when she came back from her vacation, her car was left unlocked with her keys still in it.
All of our parking facilities are lighted and fenced, and they're patrolled. The police patrol through, the parking lot management company provides patrols, and there's any number of other law enforcement folks that work here at the airport in other roles other than to watch the parking lots, but they're moving through the baggage claim and through the parking facilities all the time. A lot of them are in plain clothes.
One of the safest places to park is at the Big Blue Deck, located right across from the North Terminal and the parking structure across from the McNamara Terminal. Reporting in Romulus, I'm Jason Rzucidlo for AmericaJR.com.